Hi, this is Barb Jeunesse from Flawless Freedom, and in today's video I'm going to talk about setting yourself up for success in 2020. Thanks for stopping by the Flawless Freedom channel, helping home business owners discover a life of financial and time freedom. If this is the first time you have visited, consider subscribing on this channel, as I will be putting out content on how to build a business from home. So let's dig in and start setting up your 2020 plan. I have a question for you. Do you reserve time routinely to plan and set goals for what you want to do in your business? If it's not something you're currently doing, I strongly urge you to accept it for the remainder of this year, as well as the one coming up. Allowing time at the end of the year to plan what I want to do and what goals I wish to accomplish in the coming year has been an important part of my very own success. Over the next several days, I wish to share some of what I have actually learned and also what I've discovered to be helpful with you. Let's begin by taking a look at why business planning is the secret to success. There are a couple of important elements that come into play. The very first is measuring your performance. When you share a clear plan, you can stay focused on what's most important. Setting up a goal and the steps needed to achieve your best success takes focus and a detailed business plan. As opposed to spending time attempting to figure out what you ought to be working on, what pieces of the challenge are missing. What role will you play in the everyday workload? How often will you put out content to give value to your audience? As we'll explore in a future post, with a clear objective in mind, a plan for the year. Start with a goal in mind, and we will reverse engineer what needs to be done daily, weekly, and even monthly. When setting up a large objective for yourself, you think outside the box. If you don't believe me, try it. Decide on a huge earnings objective for the coming month. Now, this is important. Write it down. Keep it in front of you. Then get to work and start to observe what takes place next. You will begin to consider points that really did not occur to you previously. You create innovative means to obtain more traffic. You will choose to run an enjoyable promo that includes dollars to your savings account. The exact same thing takes place when a crucial target date comes up unexpectedly. Think back on that particular time in school when finals rolled around, or the last time your in-laws told you they would come by later on in the day. Didn't you get extremely imaginative concerning studying or cleaning up around the house? Last but not least, we should speak about the subconscious. Most times we actually concentrate on what we are actively doing to make progress by making a strategy, setting goals, or also following through. There's another dimension to all this, and that's what's taking place in our subconscious mind. While we are busy pushing through our to-do list, food preparation for supper, keeping the house in order, as well as resting after a busy day, our subconscious mind is working in the direction of those objectives too. In other words, preparing and also establishing goals is necessary because it assists you in growing faster. That suggests you'd wind up with even more cash, wisdom, and overall freedom, while investing much less time doing multiple tasks at your own work desk. Now stay tuned. In our next post, we discover the importance of knowing where you are now and where you want to be at the end of 2020.